Having got my workbench assembled and fixed the problem with the drawer, I now want to turn my attention to the wobble that we've got. As we know, rectangles are all wannabe parallelograms, and we need some triangles in there for rigidity. So the plan is that I'm going to put a brace across the back diagonally and across the sides diagonally, and hopefully get it a little bit more rigid. I'll just very quickly cut a metre piece for the back and ½ metre pieces for the sides. This is really just rough, and then we'll refine them once we've got them. We'll clamp them onto the sides and we'll cut some mitres onto them. I don't know, mitre's probably not the right word, but we'll cut them to the proper size once we've got them clamped in place. I'm not going to use a square or anything, I'm just going to eyeball all this. It's just very, very quick. With where these are, I won't screw them in place until the bench is upright, because what I don't want to do is, if this bench is distorted lying like this, I don't want to lock a distortion into it, so I'll get it up and square before screwing. But I will just mark it. Oh, in fact, yeah, as you can see, it's not very stable. Right, let's try that again. Yeah, I've just got to be a bit careful it's not... Just an eyeball guide on the top. And then do the same up here, which you can't see. I don't understand screw sizings. These are 8s, but that appears to be 4.5mm. Don't know how that works. I'm using cups for the screws, brass screws and brass plated, I think they're brass plated cups. I think the cups will probably give it more strength, because if I countersink it might have a tendency to split the wood apart, and we don't have much wood to play with at the ends, so cups it is. I'll screw this one on first and then I'll do the other one when the bench is upright. I'll get them all lined up properly though. quite hard wood actually, which is encouraging. Wondered whether my 2.5mm pilot hole was going to be too big. No fears of that, those are very tight. So flip it back up and do the top. Did I really just scratch? Oh no, it's not perfect. I don't know whether this is going to look a bit naff in the end, but I'm going to bring a little bit of design to the process. So I'm going to overlap the two. So I'm going to take the corner off there, and I'm going to take it off at the edge. And what I may do is take that corner off there and possibly chamfer the whole end over. So it's all down to how enthusiastic I'm feeling really when I've got the whole thing up. I love video woodworking because you can do this. I won't screw that one in this time. I'll leave it there so that I can swing that out of the way to drill the bottom part. Right, this is probably over fussy, but I'm going to get this all vertical before I screw this one into place. Oh, you know what? I'm just going to upend the bench, and I really can't work upside down. There we go. One more cross brace to do, and I think I'll probably put it in the opposite direction to this one. I don't know whether that will help with twisting. Ooh, I'm sure there's a proper engineering solution to this somewhere. I'm all about the mathematics. Should the braces be parallel or cross? If they're cross, that sounds to me like they won't prevent a twist so much, because it's almost like a screw. Ooh, let me have a think about this. I may be overthinking this, but I'm going to put this brace on parallel to the other side, because I think that will be the most rigid solution in terms of preventing the twist. I am a mathematician actually, by academic qualification, and my intuition tells me that's probably correct. I don't know, there's probably an accurate solution to this, but my intuition tells me to keep them parallel. What I will do though is the brace on the other side is down here. I'm going to move this one up so that we have a true triangle. If it's down here, we've got a little bit of a rhombus going on, which isn't as rigid as it could be. It'll still be fairly rigid, but it will be better up the top here. And over this side we don't have the dogs to worry about, so I can put it pretty much anywhere. The only concern is whether I want to put anything onto the tray through the side. So I'm going to have this one high up just here. Do I need to clamp this? I think I will. Easier said than done. So, got that where I want. I just broke my nail. Disaster. Quickly sat it upright to get the holes in the right place, and now finished off here for convenience. And I do find this hard work. Maybe I need to visit the gym a bit more. That is now a fully braced bench, so let's tip it back up again. Now here's the thing. We've got a back brace and two side braces. Hello. And when I push here, I don't know whether you're going to be able to see this on camera, but that is absolutely rock solid. I can push and push and push, and it does not shift. If I push on this corner, which is the front and is not braced side to side from across the front, it shifts. And hopefully you can see that in the video. Absolutely solid, shifts. And there is still a little bit of twist because of that thing, but laterally it feels very solid. But you can actually feel where it's braced. I am amazed how solid that feels at the back. So that's a huge improvement. But I think the front needs bracing, and the problem is with the shelf, is the bracing going to interfere with it? So this may be the end of the video, in which case signing off, but I think I might put a brace on the front, which is going to interfere with the legs. I'm going to go away and think about this. You might see me again in the next frame. I decided to go ahead and put the front brace on. It wasn't easy because I've had to put it on the insides of the legs, and there was very restricted room, and it was very difficult to drill any pilot holes. I even managed to shear a brass screw into because I tried to screw it in without a pilot hole. But I am very happy with the results. This is now solid. If you can hear some creaking, which I doubt because of the way the microphone works, that's actually the far leg pushing against the carpet. There's carpet in here. I probably need to work on a concrete floor in the garage. But that is now rock solid. And so it'll be much better for planing. It's not going to move at all. So I got there. Four braces is the way to go. And it's nice and stable, and I can get on with making guitars and other stuff. I will do one more video on the workbench itself because the top's got to be flattened and I've got to get my jointing plane working on it. So click like and subscribe for more updates. It fills me with a warm glow when you do that. And we'll see you again soon. Bye bye.